Hey, this is Jack from Buck Talk. What I have for you today is a question about salary versus RSUs, stock units. But first, I may be a financial advisor, but I'm not your financial advisor. This video is entertainment, not advice. Hit subscribe, it helps the channel. All right, let's take a look at today's question. Salary versus restricted stock units. Hey, good people. I work for a large corporation that's pretty generous with RSUs. However, the salary is just okay. You received a job offer from another large company that pays you 35% higher salary plus potential bonus of 10%. They don't offer RSUs. You have everything you need now. You just don't have extra money to go do fun stuff. Sticking points that'll take 3 to 4 years at the new company just to cover the stock you'd be losing with the current company. Okay, assuming you wouldn't be granted any more RSUs. You would. They'd do refresher grants. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about RSUs. You're always going to give up some, but you haven't earned them yet. Even if they were granted, you should be thinking about them as yearly salary. Like you got them when they were granted. But I get the point. You're giving up something. That's what they're there for. That's the idea. A new company offers stock at the level above yours, so you might get a promotion and recoup some of that, but you don't know how it would work. Okay, well, I think the question is how much are the RSUs that you're getting? If you'd be getting let's just call it 35% higher salary, let's not assume you're getting the 10% bonus. If those RSUs are worth about 35%, and I'd say just take the current value of the stock. Yeah, it might go up, it might go down, you don't know. At public companies, RSUs are basically just a variable portion of your income. They're a nice way for the company to say, hey, if the company does well, if the stock price does well, it's a proxy for the company, then we're going to give you a bigger salary this year. And if it does poorly, you're going to end up getting a little bit less. It's actually a pretty neat little mechanism. And you can sell them right when you get them. When you get them, they're taxable just like income, and you could sell them. If you really loved the RSUs and you were holding the stock, you could go to this new company, and unless you're restricted for some reason, you could buy the stock of the old company. Nothing's stopping you from that. So I think the question is, how much are the RSUs? Are they about 35%? You'd probably rather have the 35% higher salary as opposed to 35% in RSUs. But if it were 50% in RSUs and 35% higher salary at the other company, maybe it gets to be a little tight. But that's how I would think about it. If you're at a large public company, RSUs are basically just a form of compensation. And yeah, if you get a real good grant and the stock just rips right away, and now all of a sudden those 4 years are worth a ton, that's a lot. And I suppose that's the other thing for you to consider with regards to the RSUs that you're giving up is, has the stock done really well since that grant happened, such that you're giving up an effectively very high salary? But I would bucket it all together and figure out basically what are you making per year as those RSUs vest at the existing company, and then what would that look like at the new company? Good luck.